Marie. We glamming out for the morning. We on the glam squad. I was on my other channel, Afrocentrichomedesign, which y'all, I'm still on it, as y'all can see. And I done picked out my whole outfit. We done picked out our outfit for the day. I talked about what we gonna do, what we doing on the glam level. We just putting the shades on. We want to see if the shades is giving. I love it. We're going to see if the shades are giving with the hairstyle. Let me tell y'all. Let me tell you about this hairstyle. Like, oh my God, I'm in love. I'm in love with myself. What? This is like the giving, like, I love myself. Like, I'm embracing the old lady in me, the elegant queen in me. Oh, y'all, I'm coming up with a new name. We will not be Lisa Marie anymore. I'll reveal the name. I'll kind of reveal the name before. But I will reveal the name again because now I'm definitely more sure about it. It means spiritual enlightenment. It means peace. It means tranquility. It's feminine energy. It means beauty. And I am here for it. It's a word more from the Buddhist traditions. I'm feeling very Buddha-like lately. And it is just such a breath of fresh air. And it's you're gonna love it. When I reveal this, you're gonna absolutely love it. So yes, hunty. Okay, we gotta wait for our people to come on because we gotta have, okay, our Indian brothers and sisters gotta come in. Yeah, first we gotta have them. Welcome. I don't know how to say welcome in Hindi or, yeah, I don't know how to say it. I don't even know if that's the only language you speak. I'm ignorant to the Asian culture in many ways, and so you have to teach me. But anyway, that's only if you're seriously here. If you're not seriously here, well, don't even worry about it. But yeah, y'all. So I wanted to see if my glasses, my shades, I wanted to see if they would look as good with my hair like this, and I think it's giving. I think it's giving. Sean Berry, welcome. Thank you for the love every time. Every time you give me the love, and I appreciate it. So yeah, y'all, a girl is loving herself right now. I love this. Child, be quiet. Stop. I love my hair short. I have always loved my hair short. Do you know what happens with my short hair? It grows back. That's the only thing. And then I'll be like, oh, the maintenance of growing back. And then I'll be like, oh, maybe I want longer hair, but I really don't. And I feel like, I remember hearing a long time ago that as you age, I'm not saying that I'm into rules about aging, like I'm totally not, just so you know. But like, as a woman get older, she should cut her hair. And I'd be like, why? Like, why she gotta cut her hair? But I do feel like I be looking better with shorter hair. Or let me say, I feel better. I don't even necessarily think that this style, like I look younger or something. I think I look like an older woman who loves herself, who has embraced who she is and what she is as naturally as possible. And that's good for me. Like, I'm here for all of that. Yeah, I'm here for all of that. That is so good for me. Like, just to be me and to be myself and to embrace that part. I love it. And to feel good about it, oh, that's the best part. Don't worry, I just gotta we gotta get the fools out, okay? We gotta get the fools out. So yeah, hold on. But we're not gonna nothing about us today. Today is our day. You know why? Because we woke up today. We woke up today, and yeah. So for those, I know for a while, because it takes a while for people to see the video. Yes, do not adjust your television, your computer, your laptop, your screen. I did cut off my locks. It's not even a lie. I cut them yesterday. And I am supposed to go and get a bald head, but I think I'm just gonna not. I think I'm just gonna keep it slightly some here. I finagled it and I pressed it down with a scarf. I gotta go get me a silk scarf, or a do-rag would actually work too. A satin something light, because I tied my hair down with cotton, but I would love to wet it, tie it down at night, in the morning be like this. It's a lot more here than you think. I had my edges were very thinning. This over here was almost gone, and this was a little thinning as well. So since I had a lot of hair, I just moved that hair over here and moved it up to the sides, and then I put a scarf on it, and voila. This is the do. This is the do. It's the side. To the back. I mean, it's not cut. Like, I mean, it's cut off, but it's not styled. It's not anything professional. It's not anything professional, but it's what I'm rocking with right now. And I thought today that maybe I would get color, but I already have color, and that's what we're going with. So I didn't know that, like I said, you see the thing like healing from hurt. Like, I love that. I remember when I'm almost like over a month ago, when I first was going through my heartache and pain. Whoa, some of y'all was like very concerned, but you're very lovingly, and I want to thank you. Some thought that maybe I shouldn't display it, like, don't talk about it. It was hard, wasn't it? It was harder for me than it was for y'all. It was hurting me more than it hurt y'all, but I understood, like, the people that love me was just like, take time, you don't have to get on YouTube, you don't have to do this and that. And I just kept saying, y'all, I think we should go through this process. Like, we don't know what we're looking at. Like, let's go through the process, because somebody else doesn't have to go it alone. They can turn on these YouTube videos and say, the first day I heard it, I was going by the weeks. Now I don't even count the weeks. I know it's over a month, but I don't know how much over a month. I don't know if it's 5 weeks. I don't know if it's just a month. I don't know, but I didn't know I ever would get to even this part. I didn't even know that I would ever get to the part where it just don't sting all day, just don't hurt all day. But you do get to a part. And I think by going through it, especially if you have, like skilled people around you that can actually be there for you, and I have some. I did. I mean, my family, my sister, my other sister in the Cape Coast, my 2 sisters in the Cape Coast, my sister in the States, like, those were, and my sister in Atlanta, she knows who she is. She really, all of them have been tremendous help. There's been others that have come and go, but they was not really here for, I don't know if they could be here for me. I think they had their own things going on, and I'm gonna leave it like that and just say much love and blessings to everybody that, reached out. I'm so thankful, and I really mean that. But as I got a little stronger, as I got a little better, like I said, still, this is gonna take, I'm gonna take a year off for myself, right? That's a declaration right now. But I was like, okay, I'm not crying, so that's good. I'm not in denial anymore, so that's good. The confusion is gone, because I understand more, I learned more about just the personality of, sometimes people that do things like that. And I was like, okay, well, that's good, But honey, it wasn't until yesterday when I cut off my hair, like that one right there, okay, so, because we're going through the journey together, that one right there took it to the next level. That one right there was like, what? You mean, yes, energetically you're entangled with people like locks, and their locks, and your locks are entangled, and you have the person still with you, and you're still with them, and then it's the energy that the locks had to endure for all the time, and the locks don't lie. They actually hold in the lies, and you cut off the lies and the deceit and the not, like, when you break up with somebody, sometimes, depending on their personality, you be like, do I even know this person? So the cutting off the hair, it was just everything. Because I feel like when I cut off my hair, the locks specifically, I felt like now I can see myself. I feel like myself, but better. I feel like myself, but better. I miss this person. But at the same time, I'm being introduced to this person. I miss this person, but at the same time, I'm so happy to get to know this person. Like, I'm a whole nother, I feel so much better. Let me get trolls that be trolling. Hold on, we got a little work to do till the people come in. So hold on. We got the people. We got the people. Okay, we got the people. Oh, you almost feel for them. Okay, hold on one sec. Oh, I don't know. I say when I see the trolls. So you just think about like, wow, there's just no life there, huh? You are beautiful. Love your hair. Thank you, Cameron, Robbie, Bright Soul. Thank you. Let's see. Lose. It's a lot of people today, but they coming in, and I don't have my people yet, but they're coming. Let's see. So y'all just bear with me for a second as we do our thing. Okay, so, and they're coming. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I guess I got them. So anyway, yeah, they're coming. But yeah, I won't look at them too much. I will just continue to go. Okay. Some of them I'm not even, some of them I'm not even looking at because it's like I don't recognize the name. We okay. So yeah, but yes, y'all, it feels so good to feel good. And that's a statement in itself. It feels so good to feel good. It feels so great to feel good. It's like, and even to feel just better than you were, to feel better than yesterday. And then it's true when people say that it gets better. You do have to let it get better. There's things that I feel like I did have to do. I know people concerned was, staying in the pain. I don't know. I laugh now because it wasn't even a month and people were getting scared. It was almost like, y'all, I think I should be going through this deepness, I'm a person, I'm a Leo. I'm ruled by my heart in a lot of ways, and I'm going to always probably show that. In my mind, I believe that this is just like a diary vlog for myself. And when I actually get on, it's actually my therapy. To not get on, I wouldn't do well. I learn things about myself from the videos. I learn things about myself when I hear them come out my mouth, because sometimes when you talk to other people, especially the people that just don't quite understand, they can't, the answers are within yourself. The answers are not in anybody else. And there's a reason why it's not. Your answers are not in anyone else. I mean, maybe when you watch the video, you can be inspired, or something can be touched or even triggered. And that, yes, could be for you to figure out why that was. But your answers to everything that you're contemplating, hold on one sec. Your answers to everything that you're contemplating is actually within yourself. It's within you. And I think that's why I do the videos, because I can get my thoughts out, I can get my words out, and then I can hear it from myself. So it's like really doing the work. I just choose to do the work in front of y'all as opposed to off camera. Off camera I'm doing the work, but here I'm really digging. It's my therapy, and if you say that to people, I don't think they quite understand that. They go, yeah, but maybe later. Like, they don't know that. No, when it hits you, when the spirit moves through you, you have to embrace it, and it really does help people. It's interesting that the people that were watching me, the people that sometimes will say, hey, I'm concerned, which I love, or maybe you should take a break or whatever, they actually met me doing the same thing. They met me being my true authentic self. They met me right here, doing all, being all, giving all, whatever that meant for myself. They met me doing it. So it's interesting that I think it's like when you love somebody, it's like a parent and a child, and you want the best for your child. You want the best for your sister. Because now they become your child. Now they have become your sister. And so there's a relationship that I think that is being had on places like YouTube, especially with your long-term subscribers or viewers, that they start to connect. And now they instead of you being that woman that was brave enough to bear all, it's now more protective. So they be like, you're not gonna say that, you're not gonna do that, that's gonna hurt you. And I get it. Like I said, I get it, but I know that I kept hearing my elder mentor, EW, you never know whose lesson is involved, and my other one, Sister Rashida, is you don't know what you're looking at. You'll label it, you'll deem it, you think you know, but you don't know what you're looking at, and we never know. That's why we really do have to, as they say, we really do have to trust the process, because the process is worth it. It's worth the trust. Trust the process. Trust the process. And I'm really talking to myself, because that's a mantra that I could actually have for myself. Trust the process. Trust the process. It's going to change. And and I still got days, and I'm still gonna have days. Sometimes I even have nights, you know. I was nights, I wasn't sleeping, I wasn't eating, and I'm coming back now. But some about the cutting of my hair, the cutting of my hair really changed. It didn't change, but anyway, it catapulted me into the next phase of my healing. And I think a lot of times when you're coming out of relationships, especially ones that didn't end well, at least for me, um, you you probably gave a lot because there's a lot you didn't want to see, and the person that you really didn't want to see was your own self. I feel like there was a lot of like I didn't grow in a lot of ways, too. And I feel like I put my growth on hold. So when you allow yourself to get through the hardest parts, it's like now you can look at the softest parts. You can start seeing your softness, your gentleness, your love or the lack thereof. And I think it's true, like they say, you know, I don't know the whole saying, but I know they talk about when a woman cuts her hair. Things about to change. That's always when you see it, you already know, like, okay. And usually the change is a good change for her. She's seeing herself. She's kicking into who and what she is. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't even know what's on the other side. She has even no idea. But she follows spirit enough to say, I gotta get all that old energy off me. I gotta get all that old way off me. I gotta see myself. And I gotta see myself, and more importantly, when I see her, I gotta love her. And that's what I'm feeling, and that's what I'm doing. It's like for me to cut my hair and then to, of course, wear the gray, because that's the big part for me, is to accept myself. And we know that mantra, I accept myself. Let me see, I gotta make sure. I accept myself. I accept myself. I accept myself. Like that's a great mantra for us all. Okay, you giving me encouraging strength to learn more about myself. I have locks and I thought about cutting mine, but was afraid. Here is definitely, I believe, this is your confirmation to follow it. You say in Africa, we are all bald, then it's nothing spiritual. Well, actually in Africa, everyone is not bald. I mean, that would not, I live in Ghana. I can see, I see your name, you're from Africa, but you're not everybody's bald. There's a lot of people that don't do bald, and they're not bald. They got locks. Not even, they got a lot of sister locks now, but they have weaves and wigs, a lot of braids too. The children they have to cut their hair short, and I know that's usually mandated. That's the rules of the school. A lot of the young girls that actually don't even want their hair cut short. And I know when they get out of grade school or school, that they will grow their hair back out again. But to say that for the short hair is more accepted, I know you're just trolling too, but it's a time to still educate. To say that short hair is more accepted, absolutely, because the schoolgirls themselves have to cut their hair. The boys actually got to keep it cut too. So absolutely that is here. But it's not a big deal. I'm not African, I'm African American. So I'm telling my part of my journey about cutting my hair. So if it doesn't apply to you, you might want to stay out of it, but I understand you want to be seen today. And so you got seen. You got seen. Anyway, hey Roots, you got seen, and it is so beautiful. So let's see, we definitely is going to need a moderator. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, it's, for me, yeah, it was such it's such a, particularly the relationship that I got out of where it's so associated with like these locks and, you know, I feel like if you put locks on this high like pedestal or some type of high spirituality, but you're not being spiritual or you're not being loving or you're not being kind, then it doesn't even matter. It's not even real. So, but for me, yeah, it was to really let go of a lot of the energy. You know, I didn't know how much of the energy is let go of when you do it. That part right there was like, wow. I was saying to people, it was the easiest transition. It wasn't. I've had times where, and I thought like, should I cut off my locks? Should I cut off my locks? And sister, I know you was just speaking on this. Should I cut off my Kim Rain? Should I cut off my locks? Like that contemplation that most of us have. Should I cut off my locks? And because there's this attachment, right? It's totally attachment. You're attached to them. You took so long to grow them out. They become your identity. Because they're locks, they are spiritual, so they actually hold energy. We're attached to that energy, right? And then a lot of times when you do cut the first one, you cut the first one. Even women that grow their loose natural hair out, right? I'm sure even women that have perms, right? The same energy, but the locks is something on another level, right? I think it all is. And then you cut that first one and you be like, oh my God, no, or you get a TWA, you be like, wait, just shave the first part or cut the first part. I didn't have that. I cut the first one. It's like, oh my God, now I can't turn back. It was like, I can't wait to get every last one of them off. That's a different vibe. And I think each time, we have our experiences and we start to go for our cleansing, we start to cleanse each time we're going to have and feel differently. Because our experiences are, usually our experiences to me, when we go through something, it's a part of ourselves that has come up to be healed. Like maybe we've healed this other part of ourselves. But it's like layers. One layer is peeled away. Maybe you worked on that, and the next layer comes to the surface. And I feel that. And I feel like that's why every time you do this, it becomes a new feeling. So if you are feeling it, Queen, you got to do it. People say, and I know a lot of people don't hear it because it's kind of like, it's a cliche at this point, but I would say it is. It's just here. It's not the biggest decision of your life. If you want to go back, you can. If it doesn't, then it wasn't meant to be. But why not explore other parts of yourself? Why not have a different kind of feeling? Why not feel good? It's a truth that each one will reveal. Each one will reveal. It's a very much of a truth. And the truth of mine is, I'm not going to run away from me. You cut your hair, you're showing yourself. Like you're not hiding behind. This is right there in front of you. If you didn't know who you were, if you lost yourself, there she is. For me too, especially because of the gray, and I would love African one told me that everybody embrace their gray in Africa, because that one, embracing my gray, it's another level of, you're not gonna weaponize my old age, if you will, against me. I'm going to embrace it as a badge of honor, as a badge of beauty. And that right there in itself is something big. Thank you. Thank you so much, Diamond. I gotta watch it. You're welcome, Kim. Thank you, Diamond. That's what so I'm going a little further. I'm saying, oh, no. You will not silence me because of my age. You will not de-beauty me, if you will, because of my age. You will not do it. I remember it was on my Facebook, this is like in the last week or so, and I'm assuming it's somebody on the person I was with side. It might even be the person themselves. She was saying, well, you old, and you need to stop. You couldn't have been with a young man because you old, but she used the word old and old lady and go back. Why did that bother you that I was old? Why did that what was that really about for you? And I said, no, in my mind, I just blocked her, but in my mind, I realized that was when I knew that, no, you're intimidated by it. You're intimidated that I still love myself at that age. You're intimidated by the fact that I think I'm beautiful and it's the light of the Most High within me. No, you're not going to do that. You're not going to silence me. She told me to go home. Go home for what? Because I'm old? You should be so lucky. And so it's a declaration, it's a stance, but it's the way I feel inside. I'm only expressing who and what I am. And it's all about energy. Hey, Kristen B, so glad you're here. Thank you for the moderator being here, child. they was working my last nerve, but anyway, actually it really wasn't because I didn't pay them too much attention. So yeah, y'all, this is gonna be a very fun ride. Um, this is the part of that journey. So for those that was here for the pain and you sat through it, and it might have been uncomfortable, you might have wanted to be there, you wanted to love on me, just you wanted to cut off the video. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't want to watch it. So let me let her get happy. I just want to thank y'all for those that, but we haven't stopped. We're still moving through. This is the healing journey for real. And to be where I am just today, because every day is today. Before it was minute by minute instead of day by day. Now I feel like I'm going into day by day. Day by day, they ask me how I'm feeling. Day by day, I'll let you know. Before it was minute by minute. It was so rough. But then, because I think what happens is you start now getting a sense of freedom. You don't have to think about somebody else or worry about this thing or that. You start seeing the truth about what you needed and what the other person needed and you couldn't give each other. You start really realizing that there's something more. There's other things out there, and I don't even mean a relationship. That there's just something else that's there for you, that's coming, that needs to come up to the surface. You start seeing it, you start feeling it. It just something changes inside of you, and that hair cutting could help. That hair cutting, because like I said, the hair cutting is like cord cutting. You're cutting the connection between you and someone else, because that's a lot of times that heart thing, when your heart be like, oh my God, I can't let the person go. Yes, the person was mean. You start even thinking of things like, yes, the person was mean, but I still love them. Like this stuff, it's not true, because the person you love is not the person that was standing in front of you. The person you love was a lot, wasn't true. And I think it forces you to even be, that it's important for you to be true to yourself. And that's what I feel like the hair cutting, if you will, I would say hair cutting, but my mind thinks cord cutting. It's just you saying, let me be true to myself. If I felt like in this relationship there was things that was hidden, then I don't want to hide them. I want to make sure that I'm not hiding anything. And I think when you come out with yourself, you're more beautiful, because there's a rawness to letting your hair go. And I'm talking about, that's what the Spirit is putting on me to continue with that conversation for those that are on the fence and been wanting to do it too. There's a liberation. And like I said, I'm coming from these different levels. I'm in Ghana, right? Where, again, the older women dye their hair, y'all. You rarely see a woman my age wearing her gray hair. That, somebody challenged me on it. Not that it doesn't exist, it is a very rarity. Older women and their shorter hair, no. I think women are the same everywhere, and we get to a certain age and we get nervous. And if we have the money, we will do something about it. If not, we just accept, the aging process, which is fine too. But sometimes accepting it is giving up and don't think that you're worthy. So I feel like I'm in a society that after a certain age, a woman is not looked at as sexy. Definitely not. No. At a certain age. And some people think, well, why would you want to? I mean, the whole conversation is a concept. And that's what I'm talking to my Black American sisters, because you don't live here. So and for me, it's this double. It's this, I remember I was wearing my hair bald. I came here, I had hair. I dyed it black to get these extensions. I couldn't stand the color. I cut it off. I didn't like the dye, I liked the way my hair felt. It was hard to me. And I cut it off. And I remember I was wearing my hair bald, and I probably was wearing my hair bald, and you can see videos of me especially when I first came here at the art center. And I remember some of the ladies would look at me, some of them had wigs on their head or braids, and they would look at me like, oh, you cut your hair, but it wasn't like a compliment, it wasn't a good vibe. And I remember when I finally put the braids back in my hair, because I wanted something new, and they said, don't you ever cut your hair like that again. Don't you ever take your hair off like, and it could be the same thing in America. So it's a lot of times when you want to cut your hair and you don't, you got to ask yourself, well, who are you carrying this hair for? Is it because of what other people are going to say or think? It's supposed to be a woman's glory, but I feel like crown and glory, but I feel like we've gotten away from that. We see that It's for you. You are for you. You're here is for you. What you do with it is for you. But I'm telling you, liberating, yeah, because liberating to me is like freedom. It is very liberating, but it's also very healing. And you might discover that you're so much more beautiful than you think, and it's not even a physical thing, although that's where you'll see it. So embrace it. Embrace yourself, embrace who you are, let the old go, let new energy come in. I mean, I could feel that something, you're gonna attract different people. You're gonna attract different places. You're gonna attract different ideas. It's better for you until you do something else. So embrace it. All right, y'all. I'm hungry, and the butt hurt on this thing one thing. Okay, so, but I'm also hungry. I'm very hungry. I need to eat. But I put my little butt on a soft cushion. Can we do that for a second? Yes, we can. So anyway, it's a breeze today. Construction, of course. That's gonna be a while. It's a big building, but they working on it every day. I give them that one. I don't know, like this building going up, it shows me that no matter how big the project is, if you work on it every day, you'll get there. You'll get there. Small, small, as they say here. Small, small. All right, ladies. I am good tonight. It's morning for me, but I'm really good. Okay, let's see. Okay, Little Rock, Arkansas, welcome. All right, y'all. I'm going to relax. I'm going to chill, and I'm going to eat. I'll see you in the next one. Nice talking to y'all. Peace and love. I'm located in Ghana, West Africa. I'm a Black American living in Ghana, West Africa. All right, y'all. Peace and blessings.